Hey guys, Iowa Bird Chaser here. Got some unfortunate news. I was working on some videos. This was probably about a month ago, and I accidentally deleted some footage. I'm not really sure how I did it, but basically I was deleting stuff off my GoPro memory card and had it highlighted, selected delete, and all of a sudden 950 files were deleting off my computer, and I knew there wasn't 955 files on that memory card. So I tried to hit cancel as fast as I could, but I did end up losing 3 different counties I went to. Luckily, all 3 of those counties, I usually hunt by myself, but all 3 of those counties that I lost, I was hunting with my dad in one, my wife in another, and my buddy Joe in a third one. So I'm going to try to recreate those videos. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to try to bring those counties to you in an interesting way, in a different way, since I lost the footage. It's really unfortunate because Delaware County, where I am today, to kind of try to show you, explain, and recreate a little bit of what the hunt looked like, it was really unfortunate because I've been hunting this place for 3-4 days, and I had missed probably 5 roosters here, and I had all that on camera that I had lost. And it's not fun missing those, but the point of this whole vlog is just sharing my journey, the ups and downs like I've discussed many times, and missing those birds are days where, you know, you leave the field and it just sucks. It's kind of like getting kicked in the nuts. Your dog is doing good and you're just not performing for your dog. So it's unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. That's part of technology, between using computers, cameras, internet, you know, different services. This is inevitably going to happen. So it's just me. I don't do this for a living, so I don't have a ton of money to buy extra cameras. You know, the goal was to have a couple cameras this last hunting season. I got a GoPro 7 at the beginning of the year, early October. Lost that hunting with my buddy Joe in the woods. It was clipped to my vest and somehow came unclipped. I don't know how, because it lasted 4 days up there clipped to my vest, and on the last day it came off. So I lost a GoPro. So usually, or the plan was going into this season to have 2 different cameras, but unfortunately we just have the one GoPro Hero 4 that we use, which works pretty good, but eventually we'd like to upgrade. So we're here in Delaware County. It's January 29th. This hunt, when I was hunting it, was around November 12th when I landed this bird. So I'm going to just walk in here a little bit, get kind of some footage of this area that I was hunting, and explain to you a little more what happened, and that'll be this video. So I just wanted to kind of bring to you where we were for the Delaware hunt, kind of what happened. Sorry I'm so squint-eyed. It's pretty bright with the fresh snow out here, but we had hunted a section back down this path for about a good hour and a half. Saw a lot of birds. We saw, oh gosh, good 3 hens, or excuse me, 3 roosters, about 4 to 8 hens really, actually, the more I think about it. Dad got a rooster down there. Sophie had a real nice point walking this creek line. Walked up to this bush. Dog goes on point. Bird couldn't go any further because there's the creek. I don't know what this girl down here thinks she's on something, but she's not. We just came through there. But anyways, gets up, drops it. Had good footage of that because I was up on a hill looking down at him, but unfortunately lost it, like I said. We end up pushing up this draw and we get ready to hit this piece here. Basically, this is a big low spot. Got cattails in it, got a lot of great coverage. There was some snow on the ground when we had hunted this at that time, but I'm gonna bring you down and walk you through this and kind of show you exactly what happened. And actually this hunt, when I got my rooster, and I'll explain it a little more later, but that actually was not on footage anyways, even if I did not lose the stuff that accidentally got deleted. I actually did not have this bird on camera, and I'll explain to you a little more about that when we get down there. But I'm going to take you down into this bottom here and kind of explain to you how we hunted it and what happened. We get right up to these trees here, this bush, this like willow bush right for this big tree. Boom, 2 roosters get up right in front of my dad over here. Dad drops the first one, misses the second one. Second one goes over there, and we're just like, man, that was crazy. I didn't really have a shot at either one. He dropped that first one so fast, but the second one flew straight that way, so I couldn't get a shot at it being here and him over there. So he's over there kicking himself, wondering why he didn't double, and we just get up here to retrieve the bird. And so we get into here. This is where the bird went down. Dog gets bird, bird's retrieved. And then we just wander over towards this one little skinny tree right here. Just kind of gonna start working and circling up this way to do a big loop to go back kind of out to that hillsides over there where I started recording. Up on that hill. See, we're down in this bottom. So we just kind of meandered this way. So I'll never forget it. I remember it clear as day, like it was yesterday. This is almost exactly how it played out. See my dog over there? So Dad and I stopped just to talk about those 2 birds that flushed. We're right by this tree I was telling you. Talking about how cool that was, how he should have doubled. Man, great hunt we've been having, seen a lot of birds. He already had 2 in the bag. That double would have been 3, his limit for the day. And this is exactly what's going on. As we're talking, my dog's just like right over there by that little tree-ish thing. And I have the camera off at this point because I only have 4 batteries. I just recently ordered more, but I only had 4 batteries this last season. So it was all about, sorry, I'm a little winded. I've been walking pretty far. We're about a mile and a half in here. Anyways, I was limited on batteries, so anytime I'm down and not hunting, I'll shut my camera off. So Dad and I are sitting here talking. I got my gun, I'm just all lax. My gun's just sitting down here, you know, just chill. Got it just sitting here. Camera's on my head, of course, not on. And we were here maybe 3 minutes at least talking, pretty quiet. But dog's doing this, boom, rooster just, right where she is, right there. Rooster just shoots up by that tree. I don't even think twice. I pull my gun up, boom, drop it. Know my camera's off, so I instantly turned it on and was like, looking at my dad like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I did it. We did it. We got it done. I was kind of disappointed because we've been seeing a lot of birds, and Dad had gotten 2, and I had my opportunities. I just was not connecting. I'm still hunting with this 870 full choke at this point, and I'm just so jacked up. I'm like, what? I just did it. I go, just give me a hug, and I just bear hugged him and just gave my dad the biggest hug. It was probably one of my most joyous moments of this hunting season, just because Dad taught me about hunting. I grew up hunting with Dad, and it's just so rewarding to get to hunt with him. And just in that moment to share that with him and this journey that I'm on to get these counties, and to have him along the ride at times when I tackle these, is just incredible. So I gave Dad a big hug. He's looking at me like, you weirdo, what's wrong with you? It's just a pheasant. But you guys know I got such a high passion for this, and I love it. And so we just start chuckling. Sophie brings the bird over, and that's Delaware County. And at that point we were gassed. Like I said, Dad had 2 birds in the bag. I got my 1, and we just booked it back out of here, and that was it for the rest of that hunt. But gosh, I really wish I had that footage. It was just a great day with my dad. Earlier I got a picture of him, a hen flush, and he came up to pull his gun up and just tripped on something and just fell straight backwards. Had that on video, which I lost. I mean, it was just an all-around really memorable day, and that's really why I wanted to come back and just walk this path, talk about it a little bit, just recreate this memory a little bit. You can see I'm getting a little emotional now just because it was a really special day with my dad. So I appreciate you guys tuning along this week. I know this wasn't as exciting. It breaks my heart that I lost that stuff, but you know, Lord willing, I have many more hunts ahead with my dad and many more birds to harvest with him, and you know, we can get some more memories with our dogs together before it's all said and done. So appreciate all the support so far. If you have any questions, comments, put those below in the video. If you haven't, subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to my Instagram, Iowa Bird Chaser. If you kind of like the content, you just want to follow along on this journey. We post a lot of stuff. That's our main sources on Instagram. Of course, these are where the vlogs go, but just follow along. It's interesting. Some days is more exciting than others. I can definitely assure you that, so don't think that every day is going to be some exciting show for you, but we're just showing you the journey. But thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Until next time.